Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all my fellow classmates and our beloved lecturer, Dr. Mahbumi. And let me introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Amir Afi, and today I'm going to talk about a very special topic, a very significant topic, which is a violent video game. So, without wasting our time, let me go straight to the introduction. So, what is a violent video game? All right. So we get violence. You know violence. We get video games. Everyone know what is a video game. You combine it together, and we get a violent video game. So it is a type of entertainment that include blood and gore, intense violence, strong sexual content, and uses of drugs. Everyone can think about it, right? It's obvious. So, like I said before, there's a couple of example of violent video game. There are Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Counter Strike, Mortal Kombat, and my favorite one is Manhunt 2. So this is actually a Manhunt 2, a original copy from a PlayStation 2 that I owned before. So this is a game that was banned in 7 countries. It has the highest rating of goriness from a reputable gaming website and has a gore content of slicing, stabbing, poking, skinning, and other creative way of killing a human being. So it is introduced on this. This is actually a console of a PS2. All right, this is my own PlayStation 2. I consider it as a sacred relic. So at that time, this was considered the game was considered very realistic at that time, but not now. So let's put this aside first. Let's go back to the since I got your guys' attention now. So the reason for this talk today is I want to inform you guys about the effect of violent video game. There's other thing that we can talk about like factors and so on, but I'll be focusing on effect. And there's 2 effects that I'll be focusing on. It's not like the common one, which is aggressive behavior. We all know about it, right? So we're going to talk the first one. Let's go straight to the first main idea of the effect of violence video game, which is increasing the player's aggressive thought. Violent video game will activate children aggressive cognitive network and knowledge rehearsal structure or aggression. Let me make it simple for you guys to understand. It will cause them to decide something with aggressive thinking, okay? Their decision making or problem solving is all done by aggression, okay? The way they think when they're solving a certain problem is only by aggression. That's the way they think. That's the way how they think. So let me make a situation or an example. You are in a classroom. There's a tiny bit of a little bit of argument happening at the back of the classroom, right? So if we are the normal person, the normal student, how we handle the situation, we must like normally we will just tell them to brush it off. That it is what it is. Let be gone by gone. It's just a small matter. No hard feeling. That's how like normally we do, right? Just a small argument. But for them, they will think the only solution for this problem is their fist to their face. That's how they think. We can't do nothing about it. They will just straight to the point, straight to the aggression. Okay, this research was actually this is a research. It was done on 300 children by a team of scientists from Mary and Liebert Incorporated. So that is one of the effect, which is aggressive thought. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, which is a decreasing in pro-social behavior. So what is a pro-social behavior? A pro-social behavior is an act of helping each other, either physically or mentally. It's not just helping. It can be in terms of sharing, volunteering, donating. Okay, so it's like an act of kindness. That is pro-social behavior. The more you know, right? Okay, common sense for us, a human being, to help each other, especially with people that's close to us, right? When they are in problem, they want to lend some money. So when it comes to this kind of people, when they exposed to the long term of violence, they will not bother helping people. As long it's not their problem, they will not bother helping. It's just they will think it's just gonna waste their time. All right. So this is also a research. Let me just state the example. So, for example, there is a charity work that happening nearby, right? They will not bother participate. They will just think it's going to waste their time. That's how they think. That's how their mindset is when it comes to helping other. When it comes to act of kindness, all right. This is also a research by Anderson and Bushman, both a psychology professor from Iowa State University. All right. So that's are the true effect of violent games. Also, what I can summarize here is love it or hate it, video game can cause negative effect into the society, especially children. There's no denying about it, as there are studies about this problem, like I mentioned before, right? Okay, but there is some recommendation that can be done. First one is parents should check the ESRB rating. So what is an ESRB rating? So as you can see from a CD cover here, it has every CD cover of video game must have an ESRB rating. This one is title A for adult only. This is the maximum rating. There are like 7 other, if I'm not mistaken, like 7 other ratings such as childhood, teen, everyone, and the highest level is the adult only. Like for adult, not just 18 plus, it's like 20 plus, if I'm not mistaken. All right, this can ensure that parents know very well what type of game that their children are playing. Okay, so the next recommendation is place the video console computers on common areas of the home rather than in the children's bedroom. This is to ensure that parents can monitor what their children are enjoying at that moment. Okay, before I end my speech, I would like to say it depends on us to control the outcome of the problem, as right now violent video games are everywhere and the accessibility are limitless. All right, we have to teach the society about the harmful of video games, a violent video game, not just a video game, a violent video game, and also become an independent adult when it comes to teaching children about violent video game. If we look at the society right now and know how the children behaving today, we call ourselves responsible. It's up for you to decide. It's me, it's everyone. It's up for us to decide. Okay, I think that is all for me. I'm Muhammad Amir Afiq, and thank you for coming to my talk.